welcome everybody, and certainly welcome the camp attendees of the first annual, maybe first seasonal film camp at Western Piedmont Community College. You guys should give yourself a big hand. I'm going to start with giving you a big hand right now. So welcome, film camp attendees, welcome to parents, welcome to friends, to the world premiere screening of It Bites. So this is a fantastic film produced from concept to completion. And that's a hard thing, coming up with stories. And you guys came up with a great story. It started in mid-September and it finished this week. So these guys have been hard at it for months now. And I've been really impressed. I go in and see them at the beginning when they were kind of developing their stories, and I've been seeing them the last couple of weeks up in the media lab. Very impressed at what you guys are doing. I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Jonathan Crumpler, and I coordinate the Digital Effects and Animation Technology program and the Simulation and Game Development program. And we've had that program for many years now, and we've had some amazing graduates that have come out and have done amazing things. And Julie Church and Tyler McKenzie, I'm super proud to say that they came out of the DAT program. We've had some really fun times together doing projects outside of the class, and this is just another adventure for us to kind of continue. Creating a culture of storytellers in our area. So I want to thank Julie and Tyler for all the great work that you guys did. Let's give them a hand. Before we do the screening, just a couple of things. We would very much like to get all of the camp attendees and the cast and crew and everybody that's kind of been involved in this. We'd like to get a photograph of all of you down here in the front. So immediately after we finish the screening and all of the edits that you guys made, we'd like to bring you down and get a photograph, if you will. Spare a few minutes after the screening. I would like to bring up Julie Church to give a few words, because she would like to address all the camp attendees, and she may have you some information about all the goodies she kind of brought for you guys today. So thanks again, and welcome, Julie.
Yay, Julie. Hi, so most of y'all know I'm Julie Church. I had the privilege of helping co-teach the class. I'm not getting photographs. The kids blew me away, though. I wasn't expecting, nobody knew how this camp was going to go. This was our first year, so we just kind of threw something together and crossed our fingers and hoped for the best. But I think it turned out great. I think everybody had fun. The relationships, I think, that was built, the friendships, the memories, and everything. I think it's something that everybody's going to carry with them for a long time. I just want to say thank you to the students for being so great, being so creative, and bearing with us, and not only showing us your creativity, but also teaching us. So if you would stay around afterwards so we can get some pictures, and then we also have some stuff to give out to y'all at the end.
Okay, you guys ready to see the movie? Yeah? All right, let's do it.
Dr. Kai?
Well, well, look who decided to finally wake up.
Time to come home. Ow! I knew better than to take my eyes off of him. What was I thinking? Ah. There you are. Okay, little one. Time to come home. Ow! Dr. Kai? It's Luna! I need help. Dr. Kai?
Well, well. Look who decided to finally wake up.
What happened?
We found you passed out on the ground. And judging by the way you looked, I can see why. I've been working on a serum while you were out, so you're welcome.
Thanks, Kai. I owe you one.
I've already added it to your long list of IOUs. It may take a while for all of your symptoms to go away.
I see she finally woke up.
Yep. I know you're dying to get down to business, so I'll leave you two be and go finish some things up real quick.
It's been a long time, Luna. What have you gotten yourself into this time?
Well,
The agency's going to love this.
Interesting.
I found it.
Here it is, Agent Quill.
Thanks, Doc. Anything else before we can get out of here?
Always in a hurry. I just need to check her wound real quick. Looks like the serum is working. Let me grab an extra dose of the vaccine just in case your symptoms start acting up again.
Who are you? Hand over the vial. I don't want to have to hurt you. Luna, stand back. No! What have you done?
Let's get out of here.
Hello.
Of course we did look for that.
This is your middle finger.
That's your middle finger. They're so cute.
Yeah, and your wife does not love you anymore.
That I can wear. Oops, let me.
Never say that.
Wait, we should talk about Priscilla. Okay, Priscilla.
Priscilla.
This is our fox, Priscilla.
Hi.
It's a boy.
Yeah, he's been in the
Priscilla.
family.
No, I'm waiting.
Oh, we're gonna show you the ladies' room now.
I asked y'all if y'all come. I didn't know you were here.
Oh yeah, we're already here. I was here at like 8. Anyway. camera's really pretty. Anyway.
My name is Jessica Barrett.
What is your favorite movie you've ever worked on?
Oh goodness. I would say, I have so many favorites, but I would say the very first one I worked on with Julie is called Here Today, Gone Tomorrow. And it was a comedy and a lot of fun. We had a really great cast and crew, and it was the first time I got to meet a lot of these people and work with them. So that was probably one of my favorites, definitely.
What was your inspiration to start being an actress?
Ooh, good question. So I've been a dancer my entire life, so I've been performing forever, and actually got cast in a film as a dancer probably about 15 years ago, and also was given a little acting part in that film, and I had never done acting before, but when I tried it in that film, I fell in love with it and really wanted to learn how to do it for real, so I started studying acting, went to a conservatory program for acting, and just loved it ever since. I've been working ever since.
If you could trade your role in this film for any other role, which one would you play?
Ooh, I would say maybe Luna, so I could have a few more scenes with being part animal, part human, kind of exploring that kind of side of the character. But I love my character Scarlett. Scarlett's my favorite character in this for sure. Can I get to be the villain a little bit?
What's your favorite scene so far that we've worked on?
The fight scene was a lot of fun. It was hard, but it was a lot of fun to get to choreograph that out and get to do a little bit of fighting and get all the details right. It was a lot of fun.
Do you want to say anything about your character?
Yeah, it's such a fun character to play. She's the villain, and she's this mercenary that really wants to get her hands on this vial of animal DNA, and she's going to do whatever it takes to get that.
So, do you like being a villain, or would you like, of anything, what is your favorite villain, hero, side character? What do you like to play the best?
Ooh, that's a good question. The villain is really fun because I don't get to play the villain very often. I'm usually playing kind of victim if there's like a victim-villain kind of a situation. So Scarlett's a little bit different for me, so it's a lot of fun to get to play the villain and get to kind of have that angry bad side a little bit to come out and play the bad. But I really like any kind of complex, deep character, anything I can dive into and really create that character, so anything but Scarlett's been fun. Play that villain.
That sounds fun. Okay, do you have anything else you want to share?
You guys have done so awesome on the script. We've had so much fun working with you guys, so great job to you guys.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Kristen,
Alright, what are you playing?
I'm playing Agent Quill in It Bites.
Alright, are you enjoying the film?
Yeah, it's great. I love being able to see all of you take your roles seriously and loving your jobs and learning.
If you could play any other part in that film, would you change your part?
No, I like being Agent Quill. I think she's got a little bit of a sassy side that sits well with me.
What's your favorite food?
Good. What's my favorite food? That's a good question. It just depends on what mood I'm in, I think. Sometimes you want a little comfort food, like a cinnamon roll, that's hot and tasty. Sometimes you want a strawberry or a good grilled cheese sandwich. I don't know, whatever you.
Do you like reading?
I do, yes.
What's your favorite book?
I try to read the Bible every day. It's a good one.
My mom does that.
Yes.
What's your favorite film that you've done?
Well, I was a part of recently a project that I was able to write, direct, and star in called Home. And so that has a special place in my heart right now. With big movie projects, I've got to be a Leatherhead's cheerleader. So it's like a 1920s film. I got my hair cut really short. Got to hang out with George Clooney and John Krasinski and Renee Zellweger for a few months, traveling to different locations. So that was really neat.
So what is your favorite kind of actor to play? Do you like to play like the villain, the hero, the side character, behind the scenes, things like that? Which one would you rather play?
I think a lot of the times my characters are more serious. I think I would like to play a role where I can be comical and show that side. But most of the roles I play are more serious. I like to be the villain sometimes. I think it's kind of fun. I think Agent Quill has a little bit of
an attitude with something that we don't know. It's not apparent on screen, and so that's kind of fun to play. It's always nice to play the sweet role, like in Split Second with the mom, and that sentimental story I know you're familiar with because you were in it with me. But just, I like exploring each character and kind of getting their backstory and then taking it from there, and just being able to sit in different lives each time is kind of nice.
Okay, wow. Thank you for answering those questions.
You're welcome.
And I hope I'll see you again.
Of course. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
So what is your name?
BARDEN, REVELLE the Fourth.
And what role are you playing?
I am playing Dr. Kai.
So what has been your favorite part of filming on It Bites?
Oh, wow, there's a lot to choose from. I would have to, well, the energy with all you guys has been really great. I'm very impressed. I've done a great job writing the script and working with you guys. I've been very impressed the whole time. But about the film itself, my favorite scene, I guess, would have to be the hospital scene where I'm giving her the injection and then going to retrieve mom for Agent Quill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like what got you into acting?
I'm sorry?
What got you into acting?
Well, ever since I was a kid, everybody around me told me, we're going to see you on TV one day, you're going to be in commercials, you're going to be in movies. And I was interested in doing it, but didn't know how to get started. And then years later, I did background on The Walking Dead, and got interested in it, and I actually got a recurring non-speaking role on Walking Dead as one of the saviors. And met a friend there that became my mentor and told me what I needed to do to move beyond background work. And so I did it, and I loved it. The whole time on Walking Dead, just every chance I got to get up close and see what was going on and listen and learn the terms, the terminology and everything, I was fascinated with it. And once I got to see the behind the scenes stuff, I was hooked and wanted to be in front of the camera.
That's really interesting. So if you were to play another character on this movie, who would you choose?
It would be, oh God, I don't know. It would be interesting to play the assassin, but it would also be interesting to play, I forget the character's name, the patient who transformed. That would be interesting.
Luna?
Yeah, Luna, yes. It would be interesting to play Luna.
So what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is The Others with Nicole Kidman. It's very good. It's spooky without being gory, suspenseful, makes you think, and then the ending is a total surprise.
Okay, well thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Hi, so what's your name?
So my character name is Luna, and my real name is JINNA, pretty close.
Yeah. So what was your favorite part of filming?
Well, I like how every film is different, and every scene is different, and we get to block it out, which means you get to figure out exactly where you're going to stand, where you're going to act, and that's always unique. So that was a lot of fun. We just did a rehearsal for an exterior outside scene, because most of the scenes we had filmed previously were inside. So I like how we customize basically each of the scenes depending on the script.
So how did you get into acting?
I got into acting because when I used to walk to work, I still walk to work, I used to pass by film sets, and so they were shooting a TV series called Homeland, and I used to walk by a TV set to and from work, and then I just Googled how to be an extra for Homeland. So that was the very first TV series I was on, and that was almost 8 years ago.
So if you were to be anybody else in the cast of It Bites, who would it be?
I already love my character, so I know y'all named this stuffed animal, but this fox is also a symbol of Luna, so I don't want to be any other character because I really love that I got to play Luna.
Okay. Well, thank you for your questions and time.
Well, Luna, Gina, and Priscilla, thank you too.
Hello, I am your interviewer, Kaden. Welcome to my show. All photography and film taking is strictly prohibited. Hello.
Hi.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Enola Holmes.
My favorite movie is the Maze Runner trilogy.
My favorite movie is Saving Private Ryan.
Right now, as of right now, I'm watching Squid Games, and that's like amazing. But the Harry Potter series was always my favorite.
I love Harry Potter too.
Star Wars.
My favorite movie is Hamilton on Disney Plus.
My favorite movies, Harry Potter.
What's your favorite book? My favorite book is, I'd have to say, The Murder at Midnight. The Serafina series.
I love The Land of Stories by Chris Colfer.
The House of the Scorpion.
I'll probably say The Outsiders.
My favorite book is comic books.
One of my favorites is Breakout, and the other one is Scare School.
So what's your favorite color?
My favorite color, probably red and blue.
Favorite color depends on what it's on, but most of the things I like blue.
My favorite color is aqua.
I love purple, any type of purple. It's so pretty.
Red, I believe, or yellow.
My favorite color is purple. Purple. I love purple too.
And what is your favorite food?
Depends on the day, but like I like fruits, and I like Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets.
Sushi and steak.
What I eat usually would just be chicken noodle soup.
My favorite food, probably donuts and pizza.
My favorite food is blueberries.
My favorite food is German spaghetti.
What's your favorite memory?
It's probably the last Friday of school on elementary. That fun Friday thing.
My favorite memory is probably adopting my dog, Chloe.
I don't have a favorite. I like all my memories.
What got you into filmmaking?
Well, my mom kind of wanted me to sign up for this class to make more friends. So I guess filmmaking and friends go together.
My mom, she just said, do you want to do a film camp? And I was like, sure.
I like the creativity that you can make, and like all the stories and possibilities there.
I got into filmmaking because I really loved like how intricate and like how you could be yourself in like so many different worlds, and how like you can find your own group of people and not be judged.
That's really cool.
I got into filmmaking with making TikToks, I guess.
What is your favorite part of filmmaking, Katie?
My favorite part is making the story.
I really like doing the behind the scenes pictures. I like filming everybody being happy.
Hanging out with the people and making new friends.
Probably making the story, like the building blocks of it.
My favorite part of filmmaking would be like the behind the scenes and like being a PA.
Probably editing.
My favorite part is watching it all pieced together.
What's your least favorite part about filmmaking?
The wait.
I hate redoing scenes. I want to see the entire thing happen, and having to redo it makes me upset sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't have a least favorite part. I like it all.
Probably the casting.
But my least favorite part would probably be camera operating. I find that very stressful because I don't want to mess it up.
Probably waiting for so long.
Editing, I guess.
Editing?
Yeah, because it takes too long.
Hello, welcome to the talk show.
Hi, thank you.
What is your name?
My name's Alyssa.
Oh, hi Alyssa, that's a very nice name. I'm Zoe, and I'm going to be your host. So what would be like your favorite part of filmmaking, and what is like a recent film you're working on?
My favorite part would be the PA. I really like doing that, and a recent film I've been working on is It Bites.
I've always loved being PA, but it was like an opportunity that I got finally, but decided to turn it down once I found out I could have my own talk show.
Oh,
And
well,
hey,
at least you got a talk show.
Yes, at least I got a talk show. What would be your favorite memory?
My favorite memory has got to be when I got my rabbit. So I was staying with my grandma for a week, and we went to a pet shop. I decided to buy this bunny and not tell my parents. I came back and I told my mom I had got a rabbit.
Oh, my mom was Russian. If I ever did that, she'd probably decapitate the bunny right in front of me. I'm just kidding, my mom's a sweetheart. She comes from like the north side of Korea.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book is The House of the Scorpion. I would totally recommend it, though I cried like 5 times during it.
Don't, we all do it. What was something like about filmmaking that you would love to tell people? Like, what's your favorite part about filmmaking and about engaging with others during the whole process?
I would recommend doing it. It's really fun. The experience with the people and everybody, and also doing the film and being in the film is really fun too. So I would definitely say, go chase your dreams.
Oh, what got you into filmmaking?
I made like mini movies with my toys when I was little. I wanted to have a YouTube channel. I didn't because my dad wouldn't let me. So I just showed my family the films that I would make, and then that kind of got me into it.
The best of us. Okay, so since we have to get you back to Hollywood, now what is something you would love to tell children watching this?
To go after your dreams and try hard at everything you do and work hard, and you will be successful.
And that is it for this interview. And always tune in for my Lee's talk show. Have fun. Bye. Welcome back to Cozy Time. It's my talk show, and I'm Zoe Basinjel, your host. And today we have
Brandon Mitchell.
What's your age and your current grade?
I'm 13, and I'm in 8th grade.
Okay, what got you into filmmaking?
I don't know, I guess like the creativity, the stories, the different stuff you can create.
What's your favorite animal?
Bunnies, which I actually have one at my house right now. And I like flamingos.
I had a flamingo once, but like I said, my mother don't like animals, and she's sort of crazy. She thinks she's Russian, a Russian spy. She's not a Russian spy. She took a flamingo and tried to choke it. That was the first time and last time I ever brought my friend flamingo back home.
Yes.
But what's your least favorite part about filmmaking, and what's your favorite part about filmmaking?
My favorite part about filmmaking is like coming up with the story, the idea of the film, like the building blocks of it. And my least favorite is, I don't know, probably either sound or recording, because you just kind of sit there and you just stand there and you push buttons and stuff. I don't like pushing buttons.
I used to push buttons on my mom and then forgot she was Russian. I'm just kidding, My mom's a very sweet woman, but you cannot push her buttons. She will turn into an angry bear.
Okay.
Anyway, so can you please tell me what's your recent film that you are working on so we can get you back to Hollywood?
Most recent one is called It Bites. Check it out when it premieres. Yeah.
I will definitely, and all the other viewers will. Thank you for watching Cozy Time. I am your host, Zoe. Hello, welcome back to Cozy Times after a very long break. Today we have
Nora.
Hi Nora, how old are you and what grade are you in?
I am 12 years old and I am in 6th grade.
The good old times of being young. I'm now in 7th grade and I have 2. Do you know what they call like the benchmarks? I don't know, we'll get into that. Anyway, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, oh sorry, that was in British.
Oh, it's fine honey. We all went to be British sometimes.
My favorite movie is Harry Potter.
Ah, Harry Potter. We all love him. What's your favorite part about filmmaking and what's your least favorite part?
My favorite part is either the friends or the process of it all coming together.
And what's your least favorite part?
Sorry. My least favorite part is it taking forever for it all.
Patience. Actually, you guys may think hair is the thinnest thing in the universe. My mom's patience is.
No.
She once found a stick and made it a hammer and paid $20 billion to fix every camera she broke that day. We have to love our moms, right? What got you into filmmaking?
Well, my mom and my grandmother knew someone, which led me to meet Julie, which led me into this, so.
Oh. Can I meet this Julie soon? I want to give her an interview.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
yeah,
great.
Maybe if I can convince her, yeah.
Okay. Now, as we're wrapping all this up, what is your favorite memory?
Favorite memory? My little sister, because she means a lot to me, even though she tears me apart most of the time and tears my hair out. But yeah.
That's why mine's in Germany. Yeah, you really think someone stopped me now. I sent her to Germany, and now there's a dog pretending to be my sister. That's why I have to wrap this up very fast. I have to go to Germany to get my sister. Anyway, that is it for Cozy Times, and it may be the last episode, to be very honest with you, depending on how this trip to Germany goes. Bye, and let's thank Nora for joining us today. Hello, welcome back to Cozy Times. As you can see, the trip to Germany went well. My mom was not very happy. Anyway, today we have
Caden.
Huh. Now, what grade are you in and what age are you?
I am 13, turning 14 in November, and I am in 8th grade.
What got you into filmmaking?
I did small TikToks for a while, and so that's probably how.
What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh, never seen the Spider-Man movies. Always found Tom Holland to be just a tiny little bit fruity. Just a tiny little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot.
Yeah, I guess he is kind of like a strawberry. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he is. I've always found him a pear.
Pear?
Yeah.
I see more strawberry. I don't know why, I just see strawberry. Maybe blueberry.
Maybe. Anyway, what is your favorite part about filmmaking and what's your least favorite part about filmmaking?
My favorite part about filmmaking would have to be the story writing, like the creative part of it. And my least favorite would have to be trying to edit with a software that you've never used or just heard of this week.
Ah, computers. Some of the world's greatest creations. My mother did not think so. Literally, in 2000, whenever she thought that computers were going to take over, she locked all of us in the basement. Luckily, my sister was in Germany, so she was not safe at all. And now she's back, sadly. Anyway, Rhonda, what's your favorite book as we're wrapping all this up?
My favorite book? Murder at Midnight.
Aha. Murder books. Violence is always the answer in my house. Anyway, thank you for joining us at Cozy Times one more time. Actually, I think we can make Cozy Times a national project. It's all up to you guys. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time, and next time I film Cozy Times.
Okay guys, I'm gonna welcome the other instructor, Tyler McKenzie, to come up, and he's gonna talk to you guys about getting down here and getting a photograph. So go ahead and come on down, Tyler.
Hello everybody, did everybody join the film? Yeah. So yeah, to introduce myself real quick, my name is Tyler McKenzie. I'm also a co-counselor for the film camp. Been in the business for about 10 years, and I was so grateful for Jonathan Crumpler for letting me have this opportunity to do something very new and sort of like nerve-wracking, because like, you know, this is like our very first year of doing this, and it's like, you know, it could go either way. It could go good, or it could be like, oh my God, I don't know, but thank you. And yeah, I just want to say, thank you everybody for showing up tonight, and I really want to thank all of the filmmakers who are in this room right now. I have enjoyed working with all of you. You guys are all amazing, and I love you guys for our first year, because I think we are starting off something really amazing here for the community here in Morganton, and just hoping like we can spread more or grow more of more filmmakers here in North Carolina. And I'm really excited for you guys to get out there and do more of this stuff. So yeah, first, thank you to all the filmmakers. Everybody, please give them a round of applause. And yeah, just a couple more shout outs real quick. We have, I think, 2 of our actors here tonight. I think we got Jessica Barrett and JINNA. I think if you guys would stand up real quick so we can see you. Yes, please give them a round of applause for their help in the film. Yeah, really amazing work. And a little personal shout out too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we also want to give a little shout out to our assistant director who helped us film during the shooting is Bobby. He's sitting right here. If you would stand up, Bobby. Everybody give him a hand. And I just want to give like another little personal thank you to our co-counselor, Julie Church. We've been working together for about 5 years now, and being able to work with her on this new thing has been amazing. And without her, I wouldn't know what I do. Because honestly, she's been like the main drive behind all of this. Like, she's really passionate about everything she does. And I wish there were more people like her, so I really want to thank Julie for all you've done for this film camp. All right, and now, for all the filmmakers who are here, I would like you guys to all come up because we got some goodies for you. We have a little certificate for you, and we have a film poster we like to give you guys.
Hey, I tell you what, we would really love to get a photograph of all the camp attendees.
So yes, everybody, come on up.
Poster. How much room do you?
I think that's really good right there.
So we might have some of you come on both sides. You guys want to get up? Some of you want to come over here on this side, about half and half.
Some of you guys are going to have to come down here. I can go to Dora, you're short. Oh, you're going to be older. Come down. Good. Good, Jim. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect.
All right, and yeah, we've got some goodies here.
No, y'all gotta stay down here. Oh, you don't have to sit down. Okay, Alyssa.
Wait, we should say hey to Carl.
We got more stuff. You wanna go ahead and? Yes, hold on a second. Hey, go ahead.
Hey, Clark!
I'm wearing the crown.
Oh, wait, I'm confused. Oh, hi, Clark. I hope you feel better.
They're saying hi to Clark. He couldn't be here today.
Clark couldn't make it today.
He's sick. Yeah. Is that mine? Look at that bold name. On premiere day.
Wait, if this is graduation, I have that. Yeah. I'm gonna get one.
I have a plan. What do you have? I need a
Thank you. That's my name. I'll bite you. That's my name. It's a plan. Stay trippy.
Clark, this is for
Stay
you.
trippy. Like, no.
And your hair flips.
Oh, imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Your stick. Oh. I thought he was a stick. Imagine being sick. Literally. I have a plan. You missed this. How dare you?
great, but we would like to open it up for any, questions that you would have for the filmmakers. If you don't want to participate, you can come back. If I can get our actors and Bobby down here, if you got any questions for them too. Anybody have any questions they would like to ask?
So how many of you, by show of your hand, would do this again?
That's what we like to see.
Clark, you better be ready to do Clark. Yeah, Clark.
Yes.
We find you. No, she's not good.
So anybody else have any questions?
Yes.
How many of you would like to be an actor at some time?
Oh, my own talk show. Cozy time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Everyone is welcome, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Who wants to see Cozy Time again?
We can do like Cozy Time.
How many of you like the process of creating story?
No.
That's kind of difficult. It's the fun part.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you that Priscilla could not make it today. He apologizes, but he sent his best.
I'm gonna have to get on him.
I know.
We're gonna have to find him. This is like literally from your day, and it's bad enough point
Oh,
to show
we
up.
have a question. Ms. Zella James?
Raise your hand if you like to touch it.
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
You don't raise your hand. If you don't raise your hand, you better be raising your hand.
Anybody?